first thing to note is that when you purchase the tender, you should have been redirected to a page that looks like this. And on this page will be a list of the tender documents. These are just demos. It's not for this tender. So if you didn't reach this page, you need to check whether you actually have the tender. The second thing I want to emphasize is that if you get stuck, there's a number of places where you can get help. And from the home page of the website, you can go to the Supplier Hub. So if you click here to Supplier Hub, you can go to the Online Tender Submissions Guide, or you can go to the Get Help to Submit an Online Bid. All of those take you to the same place. If you are logged in, you will be on this page, and you'll also see Get Help link, and you'll see the I need help with my submission link. So again, there are a number of ways to get to the page where you can get assistance. When you go to that help page, this is the top of the page. I'm just going to quickly emphasize a couple of points. So on the top of the page, this is the contents of the page. And this page, this is just a larger view of that contents list. So some instructions where the upload page to submit your bid, information about reviewing and editing your submission, how to prepare your bid files, etc. I'm going to pop across to a different page very briefly and just show you that on that page. So if I go back to the Supplier Hub and I click on the Get Help button, it takes you to this page, which is the help page. These are the links I showed you a minute ago. I'm just going to scroll through for you. So this explains how to get to your upload page. This explains, I'll go through this in more detail just now, where to get the link to submit your bid. You can review and edit your submission after you've submitted it at any time before the deadline. There's some information here about how to prepare your bid files. So if you aren't sure how to prepare the actual files you're going to be uploading, there's information on this page, and it includes information about creating PDF files. It includes information about merging more than one PDF file into one PDF. It also includes a couple of YouTube videos of creating zip files. So there's a lot of information on this page. If you get stuck, please go to check on this page. Excuse me, if you need any assistance. I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint. Okay, so once you've purchased the tender, the most important thing for you to do as soon as possible is go and visit the tender upload page. So to reach that, I'm going to show you again on my screen. To reach that page, you are going to go, I'm logged in as a demo user. Sorry, I'll just get to the right page, colleagues. I'll get you now. Okay, so I've logged in already as a demo user. In order to get to that page, when you log in, you will be automatically taken to the Supplier Hub. And there's two places to go where to reach that tender page. So the first is you can click on this link here that says My Purchased Tenders, or underneath your username, you can also click on the link that says My Purchased Tenders. If you click on that link, it will take you to this page, which lists all the tenders you have purchased. You'll see on this demo page, there are, this is the tender that we're talking about today. And there's a link here to submit your bid. These ones at the bottom are previous tenders that were used for demo purposes. So when you're ready to submit your bid, you're going to click on this link to submit bid. I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint. So on this page, really important that you read this information here. I'm just going to highlight it in a little bit larger type so you can read it perhaps with me. If you experience problems, you can click on this link to the online tender submission page again. There's a phone number to contact PURCO if you need to phone PURCO. It's really important. When you log in, you need to log in as the user who purchased the tender. If you log in as any other user, you'll not be able to access the tender. The second is start submitting your tender bid early. Please don't wait until the last minute, even though the tender closes at midnight. If you wait till the last minute and then have any problems, we will struggle to be able to assist you. So at this point here says click the submit bid as soon as possible to review the requirements. I'll run through those with you now. Importantly, you can save drafts as you proceed. So you could literally start today, perhaps upload your BE information, save a draft, come back later this afternoon, come back tomorrow, come back in 2 days' time, and continue submitting. When you have finished submitting, it is important that you press the submit button. I'll show you that just now. And then really critically, the submission form is automatically disabled at the deadline. So the deadline for this tender is at 23:59, so 1 minute to midnight. And if you are on the website at that time and you haven't finished submitting at exactly 23:59, you will no longer be able to submit, even if you are on the tender page. So make sure you have submitted before that time to submit. Okay, so I'm going to take you now to show you what the tender upload page looks like. Just some important points. Firstly, complete all the required fields. There are some fields, especially in this tender, that are not required, and we'll run through those, but please complete all the required ones. Look at the instructions in the tender document. So always refer back to the tender document to make sure that whatever you're uploading is correct. Save drafts as you proceed. This issue about saving drafts is particularly important if you are on a slow connection. Sometimes if you're on a slow connection and you're trying to upload too much at one time, your computer will take a long time to upload. So upload, save it, save, and then come back, continue, save, continue. And then only when you're finally ready, press the submit button. When you have submitted your tender, please wait for the submission page. The confirmation page. There is a specific page that will come up once your bid documents have been uploaded correctly, which will confirm that your bid has been received. Please make sure you wait for that page. If that page does not show, if you do not see that page, it means that your tender was not successful. And then you will also receive a confirmation email. So an email will be sent to you confirming that your submission has been uploaded. And last point on this PowerPoint page is that you can edit your submission at any time until the deadline. So we strongly recommend that once you have submitted your tender, go back, check it, make any changes if you need to, save the updated version. And then just much more to remind you where to get help if you need to. But let's go to the actual tender page. And show you what that looks like. Excuse me. So I mentioned that you will log in, you will go to the My Purchased Tenders link, and you will end up on a page that looks like this. And you will then click the Submit button on the right-hand side here. This will open the page that you will be using to upload your tender. So there's some important information on this page for you. First is this at the top, again, some information about what you can do if you experience technical problems. There's also a link here that you can email me. I'm the system administrator for PURCO, and if you're getting totally stuck, you can email me and I will assist. If it's during office hours and you don't get an immediate response from PURCO, they'll give you my phone number. But generally, we will respond within a few minutes. After hours, I generally am available, but I may not see your email immediately. So please be patient. The second, in the red block, is this tells you when the submission deadline is. So you will see this submission deadline for this tender is on the 14th. At 23:59. Again, in this light yellow block, there are some submission instructions. This first one here is that fields marked with a red asterisk are obligatory. Make sure that you complete those fields, otherwise you won't be able to submit. And then there's some information like that. Here again, for example, the confirmation page that you need to wait for to make sure you have submitted. And then also, if you don't receive the confirmation email, please check your spam filter. The confirmation email may be sitting in your spam filter. Okay, so you're going to log in, you've bought the tender, you have gone through the tender document, you've prepared all the documents and files that you need to upload. So you have PDF versions of your BE certificate, you have PDF versions of any bank statements or anything else that needs to be uploaded. You also have your Excel spreadsheet for pricing. All of those are ready and available for you to upload. Step 1, click this to confirm you've read the instructions. If you don't click this, you will not be able to proceed. So click to confirm. It will automatically, when you log in, pull up your supplier name. And again, it will pull up your supplier name here. You can't edit this. So if your supplier name is wrong for some reason, please contact PURCO so we can correct the site supplier name for you. It will also pull up the email address that is associated with the user who purchased the tender. So again, you can't edit this either, and if you need to change it, again, please get hold of PURCO and PURCO will be able to change it for you. And then proceed through your tender document, completing each field. So the first, this is automatically picking up my demo user's BE level, but you will go in here, you'll choose your level, you'll choose your BE size. So these are whether you're an EME or a general supplier. You'll indicate if you are an empowering supplier or not. You'll put in your BE rating percentage. So whatever your percentage is, you'll put in here. Please do not enter a percentage sign, so just put the number in. Then, next step is to upload your BE certificate. So on your computer, you're going to click on Choose File. That will open up your computer's file list. You'll have a list of your tenders, your tender documents. I'm just going to upload a demo here to show you. And then press the upload button. When you press the upload button, when it shows like this, it is uploaded into a temporary folder on the system. If you don't, I'm going to go to the bottom of the screen. If you don't, at the bottom of the screen, either press Save Draft or press Submit. Your document will not be saved. So if you leave this page without pressing Save Draft or Submit, you will have to start again from the start. So you're going to upload your documents. You're going to put in expiry dates. You're going to put in your black ownership. You're going to upload your next documents. I'm not going to upload all of these. I'll just show you one more. I'm going to just show you a text thing very quickly just to demonstrate. Press the upload button. It's going to upload it for you. If you're on a quick link, it'll upload very quickly. If you're on a slow link and your file is large, it might take a little while to upload. You're going to go through each of these upload fields to upload your documents. Really important that you upload this one. This is a completed and signed tender document. Here's your pricing schedule. I want to point out that there are different file types allowed that you can upload. So the pricing schedule in this case is an Excel spreadsheet. So you can upload an Excel spreadsheet. Other documents here you can upload in different formats. So you're going to go through all of these. All of these documents required here refer back to the tender document. So if you have a question, go and check your tender document to confirm what is required. You'll then scroll down and reach the functionality section. And the functionality section works exactly the same. There's a range of files that you have to upload. And once you've uploaded them, you can then save your submission. Because this tender is quite complicated, there's a range of different disciplines involved in this tender. You are only going to upload the files that relate to the discipline that you are tendering for. So if you are tendering for plumbing, you will upload all the files in the plumbing section. So you'll upload all of these files in the plumbing section. If you are not tendering for plumbing, don't upload any of these files. If you're tendering for the electrical section, the electrical discipline, you'll upload the files under electrical. And then similarly for air conditioning, for locksmithing, for roof repairs, welding and steelworks, general building, and handyman. So if you're tendering for more than one, upload the fields, these fields in each one of these. So you may find in some cases you ask to upload things more than once, but please make sure that you do that. Wherever it requests you to upload a file, please upload your file. I'm going to go to the bottom of the page, and this total price field, you can ignore it. Because in cases where you are uploading for different disciplines, this price field will be becomes not necessary. PURCO will refer back, and UJ will refer back to the Excel spreadsheet you've uploaded with your pricing schedules. Once you have uploaded all the files, you're then going to, your first step is to save this as a draft. So you'll see it'll process. It'll tell you that it's submitted. It'll leave you on this page. So you are still on the page, and you can now go back and re-edit this page. But I want to show you that if you leave this page and go somewhere else, so let's go back to the to the home page of PURCO. You can log back in again. You can come back here. You can click on My Purchased Tenders. You can click on Submit Bid, and it will open up the draft that you have started completing. So you'll see at the top it says a partially completed form was found. Please complete the remaining portions. So at this point, you'll go back in and you can then make any changes you need. You can upload any documents you haven't uploaded yet. Sorry, I'm just pulling in some arbitrary stuff just to show you. Okay, so you can upload all the fields that are required, and once you are entirely happy with it, you have uploaded everything. Now, obviously, in this demo, I haven't uploaded everything, but once you are entirely happy that everything has been uploaded, press the Submit button. The Submit button will pull up information. You'll see that this red block tells you that some information has not been uploaded or there are some errors. So the first is that it tells you the enter date must be later than the 5th of the 10th, 2022, and that relates down here. If you look at red, you'll see that this tax clearance expiry date is the wrong date, so you can fix that. It's highlighted that you haven't uploaded a pricing schedule, so I'm just going to upload some quick. I'm going to just upload some demo files very quickly. Please ignore the files I'm uploading. They're not the correct ones. And you can see there are a lot of documents that you need to upload. So please make sure that you have got all these documents ready before you start this process. But if you don't have the documents ready, it doesn't matter, because you can come back, you can save it as a draft, and you can come back and upload anything that's missing. Okay, so once all the required documents are uploaded and ready, so you can check this. So you can just go through this section and make sure there's a file for each of these mandatory requirements. Once you're ready, you can go back down again, and you can then again either submit or save as a draft. So let's submit this. If everything is correct, it will be there. It will take you to a confirmation page. So note it does take a little while for this to process. So important for you to wait while this processes. If you wait more than 5 minutes, then there's a problem. And then you'll need to contact us or go back into the documents and check it. Okay, so this is the confirmation page. It'll tell you that your submission has been received. If you do not see this page, it means that your submission has not been received. So please make sure that that's done. At the same time, the system will email you a confirmation email. I'm not sure whether my confirmation emails are working. Give me 1 second while I check my mail. Okay, so here's a confirmation email, and you'll receive an email that looks like this, and it'll tell you that the confirmation has been received. It'll also give you a link that you can link to go back and view and edit it, provided you are logged in. So I'm going to go back now to the tender page. So let's assume that you have already submitted, and now you want to just go and do a last check to make sure that everything is there. Provided it's before the deadline, you can go to your login, you'll go to My Tender Submissions, you can click on this, and now you can view for this tender. You can view the tender, or you can edit the tender. So for the time being, I'm just going to show you a view. It'll pull this up. You can't make any changes on this, but you can see everything that's uploaded here. You can see, for example, that there's no document that's been uploaded for plumbing. There's no documents uploaded for electrical. It tells you this. Okay. So in the case like that, you can go and click on Edit, and you can go back in, and you can make further changes, and you can resubmit.